Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. It looks like Bitcoin's about to go. It looks like Ethereum about to go. All of the top 10, Solana, well, not all the top 10, but Bitcoin, ETH, and I think Solana's finally about to pick it up. Like here's the chart. If I'm looking at Bitcoin here, simple. I'm not going to do TA. I don't do TA like that. But this is a real simple sign. Higher bottoms, low bottom, a little bit higher bottom. Tops, top here, higher top here. Simple. It's upward trend. But here's this purple line here. This purple line is a 30 moving average. It's curling around and we're underneath it. We need to go up and hit it, break through it. Once we get on top of that, and that's about 40. So let me see, where does that put us? That's about, if we can make a move quick at 47,000 is where we'll probably hit it. If we make it close, it'll be in and around there. So Bitcoin has been challenged at 45. We're hitting these little 45, like 44.9. See this line across here? That's where we keep touching. We're bouncing off that and we can't break through it. If we break through that, get up to about 47, which will put us near the 30 moving average, 48. Break through that. I know I'm asking a lot, but I think the tides are changing here. We break through 48, come down, flip it to support, and I think we head back up to where we are supposed to be. So Bitcoin is looking real good. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of the on-chain metrics guys, they're talking about how much is leaving the system. I don't have those charts handy now, so I'm not going to pull them up. But I wanted to make the point that I think spring that started a couple days ago, a few days ago, is going to be our move back to the top for 2022. Okay, so that's BTC. Let's look at ETH, and I'm taking them against USDT too, just so in case you wonder, just a straight dollar cost or tethers version of a dollar. So same thing here. Lower lows, higher lows. Um, higher high. So higher lows, higher highs. ETH, same thing. Under this 30 moving average again. Everything's dipped under. We broke back in about, when was that? December 27th. So January, yeah, around January, the week of January 17th. I'm looking at weekly candles, by the way. So January 17th is when we broke through that, or the second week of January is when we broke the 30 moving average. So we've been under for a little bit, and the same thing with Bitcoin. If we can ride this bad boy up to 3,500 soon, before the curve dips too low, that's whenever we're able to meet it and break through that. I want to see Ethereum take all the way off because Ethereum has their environment, the whole thing. They have a whole economy. There's a whole world in Ethereum. So I want to see that take off. I was looking at what I think ETH should do. So if ETH hits 5K, I think ETH will hit 5K. If this thing picks up like it looks like it's picking up, I would expect ETH to hit 5K before like June, before the actual summer starts. And I would think before the year's out, we're going to be looking at 665, maybe 7 grand. And I think that's on the low end. I think I'm being conservative with that. So let's look for those kind of things. Let's look for Bitcoin to break through that 45, reach up to about 48, make that support, and then go. Ethereum, same thing. Let's get up to about 35, 36, break through that, come back, make that. Let's make that one support, and then let's go ahead and head up to 4,000, and then 5, and then 6. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. So Bitcoin and Ethereum both looking real strong, and I think this market's about to turn back around because you understand when Bitcoin starts, everybody falls in line after that. So when you have your lower cap coins, they're going to start to move if this holds up what I'm thinking here and what it looks like. Same with Ethereum, except in my opinion, Ethereum has a bigger drop down because there's so many points of contact from Ethereum into their entire ecosystem. I think Ethereum's entire DeFi, possibly NFTs to everything, will explode if ETH takes off. So I'm hoping that either of those go. Now, one that I wanted to show you that I think's had a long, hard road is Solana. I don't know what Solana's been doing, but they've been having a rough run, man. Let me see if I can get over here. Maybe move me a little bit. There we go. So Solana, they are at 94 bucks. Solana was at 250 earlier in the year. And I am not sure what happened, but let's look out the chart a little bit. They've been going downhill from, when is this? From, yeah, pretty much all 2021. So from November 21, they were 2236, and they just been constantly in the downtrend the entire time. That is a bad look for Solana. What blows my mind about it is Solana, I think, is the when you grade everybody under Ethereum who's trying to provide an ecosystem similar in power to Ethereum, it's Solana. People wanted to be Cardano, it's not. People wanted to be BNB, it's not. BNB is a strong token, strong ecosystem, copied Ethereum's everything, and they're doing it for cheaper gas. That's cool, but but BNB is super centralized. Now I do deal with BNB now because of Drip. That's the only project I mess with on BNB. I still don't like that, and I still don't like how they operate, how they freeze withdrawals when they don't like what's going on, all this sort of. So I don't like that. But I think Solana's stronger than them. Solana's still in beta technically. I forgot about that. Maybe that's why they have to restart their computers all the time. They're still in test mode. I think that's excellent. Now, my opinion before 2021 started was Solana is this year what Ethereum was in 2017. I think they're one cycle behind. If the 4-year cycles are still a thing, I'm not even sure they are going forward. But in the past, they have been. So this year was Solana's breakout year. 2017 was Ethereum's sort of breakout year. So this is that for them. Now, when I look back at Ethereum in 2017, they got to $1,400 was their highest price. Solana got to 250. Now let's look at the market caps. Not the market caps, the token allocations. Let's move over here. $511,000. I mean 511 million tokens in circulation, the max supply. Ethereum max supply is 120 million. So essentially, Ethereum has 4 times less tokens than Solana. Just stick with me. Stick with me with this, 21 gigawatts kind of math. A quarter of the tokens, roughly, that Ethereum has, which would make Ethereum generally 4 times more in price than Solana would be at equal market caps. So ETH at 2017 was 1,400. That will put Solana at 350 in 2017, which would be Solana's this year. So we should have gotten to 350. We didn't. We got to 250. So I think Solana's underperforming already. But if Ethereum takes off, like I think, before like June in this spring season, then that's going to cause Solana to catch wind and start to ride. Now, is Solana further along, even though they're in beta, scratch that, development-wise, dApps-wise, NFT-wise, ecosystem-wise, is Solana further along now than Ethereum was then? Because Solana's built by bankers. They have long money, man. They can do a lot of things. If they're past that, then they should be higher than the 350 even. And essentially, they're where they should be. It's possibly where ETH was in 2017. They got to 1,400. What if Solana overcame that 4 times more tokens in the system and was able to get to 1,400 this year? Think of the people that got a Solana when it was 20 bucks, who saw when they were just trading back and forth through all these little coins in BNB and on Binance. So, but if you had that and you played long game and you got a lot of Solana, I think you might surprise yourself this year. I still think they're going to come around. I joke about them all the time about having to reset the system. but I've always liked them, and I'm highly invested in them. And I think Solana might kick it. Now, if Solana does come and hit that 1400, despite the 4 times as many tokens as Ethereum has, if they hit Ethereum's 2017 high of 1400 this year, then put the 4 times back. ETH should be 4 times as high as that, right? Just by token allocation. That will put Ethereum at $6,400. Now I said we need Ethereum to get to 4,000. We needed to get to 5,000. We needed to get to 6,000. I think Ethereum can easily go to 6,400 because I think not because I think Solana can, but I think Solana goes to 1,400 this year. I think it's going to be crazy like that. Hell, Terra Luna might make it to that. Terra Luna is hot right now. Oh man, listen. Okay, I'm not talking about Terra right now. I want to focus on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. And I think this is the year that this is the summer, the spring, I'm sorry. The spring season is, I think, going to be just that. It's going to be like, boom. I think it's going to hit and people are going to take off. So hold me to that and come back and tease me if I'm wrong and come back and tout me if I'm right. And I didn't even give you TA. That's just straight talking numbers based on what I've seen before, because we know history doesn't repeat itself, but it does look alike. So let's see what happens. Good luck. I hope that you're preparing yourself to get in this spring. And look at the smaller caps too, because a lot of the low cap coins are about to bounce. Once Bitcoin and ETH make a certain bounce to a certain level, that money's going to start to trickle down to those guys too. I think everybody's going to pick up. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's put me in a good mood, man. It put me in a good mood. Bitcoin's balling. ETH is about to ball. Solana has so much room to make up this lingering year. They can just flip the whole chart and just boom and just turn it up. Man, I hope they do that. Plus, I got a lot of Solana NFTs that I want to be able to dump. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you enjoyed the time. Thanks for sticking around to the end. And I hope you make some money out there. I'll see you.